What's going on, guys? Oh my Godzilla, back here with another Godzilla figure review. Guys, we finally got our hands on the Godzilla vs. Kong City Battle playset. It's got some pros, it's got some cons. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alrighty, guys, we are here with the Godzilla vs. Kong City Battle playset. Like I said in the intro, guys, I have some mixed thoughts on this for sure, in terms of the figures, in terms of the playset structure itself. But first, guys, let's talk about this playset. I'm gonna get the figures out of the way here. So it comes with these lame instructions. It just comes with like sheets, and you gotta pop every single piece out of this and build it yourself with just by sticking these little tabs in. And this is all the instruction it gives you, is kind of the labeled thing. It's not too difficult, but it's definitely not the best thing. So there's all they give us for instruction. Here's one piece. It kind of is the front piece, and I guess if you want to make this look better, you just have to tape it, unless I did it wrong, but I don't think I did. It looks right based on the picture. But so these are definitely kind of goofy, and I guess you'd have to tape them or staple them or something to keep them looking a little nicer. But this is what they look like just built. So this is kind of a little thing. Kind of cool that it's a separate piece. You can, use it to give it some real 3D effects by setting figures in front of it and then having the background behind. And then, guys, here is the one piece. Big building. It's cool how it's like a big flat top, and it's definitely sturdy enough that your figure could stand up on it. So that's definitely kind of cool. Detail looks decent enough. You got a ground piece. It's cool they gave us a ground piece. Not many things have ground pieces. Some will have, breakable sets. Cool, you got some Godzilla looking footprints here. That's definitely cool. So definitely the buildings look decent. They're just kind of a pain to build, and these little bottom parts look stupid, but. And then here's the other building, guys. I like this little flame sticking out of the side here. The top building looks cool. I wish there was some breakableness, a piece you could knock off to kind of do more battle damage if you're playing, and something hits something, you could, do that. You got some more footprints down here on the base piece. And this piece actually sits in a triangle, a three-prong, giving it some more scale. So it actually does a pretty decent job. And then the base pieces fit together. But if you put the base pieces together, there's a big gap there. So I kind of had them set so the gap is a little smaller. But either way, guys, it is cool how the set can do a decent job at giving you like a 3D look. Between this building popping out, this building tucking in, and then this set being able to set in front. Like I said, guys, you can create a pretty decent little three-dimensional feel to it, just because there are so many levels. So that actually at least is appreciated. But let's start talking about these figures, guys. Godzilla first, because he's right here. So his little heat ray atomic breath, exact same as we've seen before. Nothing really special there. Has a little nodule thing that you fit up in his mouth, and it chills there. This Godzilla, though, guys, if we take a look at the box, which I'll take a peek at again at the end, the Godzilla and this orange paint especially bugs me, because look how dull this is. It looks so bright and vibrant on the box, and then really just misses the mark on the figure. His mouth looks a little goofy. It almost looks like his jaw's halfway broken. Kind of fixed it, just pushing on it, but nothing really, in the box makes a big deal about 6-inch exclusive Godzilla and Kong. And yes, they are exclusive, but Godzilla's got this little ashy white look on his legs and shoulders, some of it on his chest, and then this orange is so minimal. I definitely wish they gave us more on that. Once again, I do love the Playmates translucent spines here. They look amazing. I wish they did it all the way down the tail. That's a missed opportunity. And they did nothing down the tail. At least the old version of Godzilla, the first one, had a little bit of, it didn't have the translucent. That stopped here, but it had blue paint. Like this one, they just did nothing. So definitely a little underwhelming on the figure here. Let's go ahead and compare Godzilla to the other Godzilla. This is just the Godzilla with the heat ray atomic breath Godzilla. So really, obviously, same body. Only difference being that exclusive paint on the one that comes with the battle set. Same battle damage. We'll take a look at the battle damage in a second. But see, this guy, at least they kind of made the effort to paint the tail a little bit. I still probably complained about this because it's not perfect, but so much better than this. They just did nothing here. So that's definitely missing the mark. And then, like I said, this paint looks way better on the box. They definitely did it up in Photoshop, made it look all sorts of better. But overall, I don't have too many complaints about this set. I didn't expect too much from it. It definitely looked kind of cheesy and silly. and that it is. So let's scoot Godzilla over and take a look at this Kong. My Kong's battle axe came super bent. You know, who's the guy from Star Wars? Who's got Count Dooku's got the bent lightsaber handle. A little embarrassed how long it took me to remember that. And I wish, like, and one more thing, I wish the axe and the heat ray had something exclusive about them too, like a little bit of the cut, you know, a little orange tint, orange light shining through on the heat ray, and little orange splotches of glow on the axe. But nothing. This is totally pretty much just a cookie cutter of the last axe, except this one's super bent, so it's even worse. But and then guys, this Kong does have some of the paint highlights. He's a lot lighter. The whole color of him is much lighter, and then he does have those orange and white ashy, you know, looks. He's got the ashy stuff on kind of his elbow things there, some of it on the outside of his leg, a little bit on the back here, and then that orange again on the box. Though the eyes look way darker. I was hoping those eyes would really pinch through and hit color wise, and then the color, the orange on his body is really just also lackadaisical. You know, not it looks way better on the box. So a little underwhelmed by the set, especially with how long it took me to get them. Guys, check my channel out. I just did a video saying these guys finally hit Target.com. So check that video for the link for these figures, and you can get yourself one on Target.com. Pay retail. Do not pay more like I did. I paid eBay prices because I wanted to get this a little early. Of course, right as mine actually arrives, Target gets it in stock. So if I had waited only like less than a week, I could have had it for retail. Instead, I paid, you know, $40-something for a $25 set. But guys, real quick, Kong head articulation. He's got that. Kong has really good. I will give Playmates this. Kong has amazing arm articulation. Got that ball joint for swivel and movement on the shoulder. Elbow will bend and rotate. Hand rotates 360. Also, same deal on the leg. Kind of it's on that ball that rotates, so you can get some of this rotation and up and down. Knee will bend. Nothing out of the foot. Godzilla, slightly less articulate. Unfortunately, he gets this. Oh, did they seal that off? I think he articulates on the other figures, right? Yeah, he articulates on the other figure. I assume you could break this seal, but that's actually an unarticulated head. Even less points. Arms will articulate. Legs articulate here to here because they get caught in the grooves. Tail comes separate, so you have obvious ball articulation. Side to side, up, down, rotate 360. Yes, you got all of it. Something else silly about this set is, oh, look at Godzilla's jaw. Oh my goodness, he got broken. Oh, homie, come on. Wow, this must be, I hope mine is slightly defective because that just pops out of place way too easily. Anyways, guys, something goofy about this set is the battle damage obviously comes separate. You know, in the standard figures, the battle damage comes just kind of next to him, attached to plastic. And then these come separate, obviously, the vehicles and the heat ray stuff, they aren't in anybody's hands or mouth in the packaging. But in this set, you can check out the unboxing I did, but the vehicles, the battle damages, and the accessories were all just like in a little zip-tied bag, so that was kind of goofy. So there's Godzilla's battle damage, real big gash out of his chest, so you can see ribs and stuff. The heave actually looks really cool. I like this green and gray look, or the gold, excuse me, green and gold look on the heave, so definitely a decent paint job there. And then considering this doesn't have any paint job on it, it actually looks decent. The sculpt on it's kind of nice. I'd love to see somebody repaint this and make it a little decent, so hopefully someone out there with more talent than me is up to that exact thing right now. I'm just going to throw everything everywhere. So, and here's Kong's battle damage. Kong's battle damage is definitely a pain to get in and out because it gets caught under his shoulder. Big old gash out of the arm. We'll try and slide Kong's battle damage in here without taking too long. It took me a minute to get it in there, but I think I figured out the best way to do it, yeah. So the best way to get Kong's battle damage is you stick this back corner in and kind of bend it so the piece buckles, and then stick that piece under and let it flatten itself out. So there's our Kong. We will get our Godzilla's battle damage back in. Maybe not upside down. Godzilla's battle damage is always fairly easy to get in. So there's our Godzilla, there's our Kong. Here's our battle set. Guys, I showed off the box in the unboxing, but a quick peek at it. There is the front. See, they make a big deal out of the exclusives. And that's what I'm talking about with the paint job. The oranges, look at Kong's eyes, look way better. The oranges just look way better on both of them. City battle set. There's a side, pretty basic stuff. I showed these better in the unboxing. This box is a little too big. My box did come a little damaged. Unfortunately, it got banged up in shipping. There's the back. I like how it labels everything. You can read that real quick if you like. Tells us everything that's included. So, based on these pictures, you can see why I was a little disappointed on the set overall. If you need it to go to your targets, screenshot this, take it in. And there's our figures again. Guys, let me set this up one more time. We'll take one last look. Alrighty, guys, so here is one last look at our Godzilla vs. Kong Playmates battle set. Definitely not the best piece, not the worst. Somewhere in the middle there. Guys, let me know in the comments, have you picked this up? Are you still waiting for it? Are you going to order it? Are you going to pass? What are your thoughts on this set? Guys, I'd love to know. Thank you so much if you stuck around this long, watched the whole video. It means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one. In there, pull that tab out the back.